banking industry has been fast changing and all thanks to technology, innovation. I'm talking money management, access to cheaper rates, you name it. And for more, I'm actually joined by Sugendri Reddy, who is the CEO of Access Bank South Africa, to talk more about what they're doing in the financial service industry. Sugendri, thank you so much for your time. The financial services is one of the industries that are historically male dominated. And how are you implementing women empowership in your company?
So firstly, in our company, we're proud to say that we have a woman chairman of the group. And we're the only company in the world that has two successive women chairmen. So it's the ethos, the DNA of the company is not to discriminate, but to ensure that everyone, whether you're male, female, or black or white, or whatever you are, has an equal opportunity. So it comes from the DNA of our company.
So you've been CEO for Access Bank South Africa for a year now. Talk us through some of the highlights and lowlights since you took position.
Okay, let's start with the lowlights. As soon as I started, we implemented a new system and it went horribly wrong. And everybody thinks that, once you're a CEO, your learning growth stops because you got to the top. It was the biggest learning journey in my life. It was to manage, recovering the system and recovering customers, to make sure we impacted customers and to make sure that we kept the customers despite the amount of negative impact we had on them. So that was the biggest low light of the career. The highlight is to be designing a new bank in the new world. So we have an opportunity, unlike the other banks, where they are existing and they're taking the old and trying to transform. We are building new, so we're leapfrogging the market. So the highlight is going through that journey of leapfrogging and doing things differently and winning an award. In my first year, we won an award we are nominated. We are the best business banking solutions for 2022 by the CFI, which is a London-based organization, so it's from an accredited organization. And I think my second big highlight is we had a rating upgrade from GCR, ratings agency. So there were many highlights in my career and building a team and finding the right people that want to actually come with us on this journey to transform banking in South Africa.
Now, Sugendri, there's still a scope in South Africa for most South Africans to open accounts. However, there are existing issues like the level of education and having a valid identity document that still impedes on bridging the digital digital economy benefits gap rather. So what's your plan for addressing this gap?
Okay, I think your question is twofold, so I'll break it up. So the first thing with regards to having IDs and stuff, the IDs and authenticating yourself, that is not going to go away because that is KYC, and the reason that we are grey listed is because the international community thinks that we do not understand and manage money laundering very well or terrorism financing. So it will still happen that way. We need your identification and proof of residence. That's not going to go away. We do it. We actually link ourselves to Home Affairs to get a direct, straight through processing to Home Affairs to get our IDs. That helps in a way from a digital process. But in a digital world, we are educating people on how to transact and engage with the banking differently. But the one thing that we need to know is humans interact with humans. So we're not going to have a robot that when it doesn't work, that you just get frustrated and you go nowhere. There will be a human to back up the robot. So if you go into a robotic process and it's not working, you will be able to escape the robotic process and go directly to a human. And that is how we see transforming the communities into the digital world.
And just lastly, how do you plan to stand out in such a competitive industry?
Well, we're already standing out by winning the best banking solutions in 2022. And I think the difference between us and the rest of the organizations, the banking sector, is that the rest of the banking sector has become complacent because everyone has large number of customers. We don't. We have to fight for every customer. So we know how important customer relationships are. And we're going back to basics, is to building relationship. We are very much a relationship type model. And that's the difference that we give to our business customers, our corporate customers. And as we enter into the retail market as well, we will be giving a different proposition where you're dealing with a bank that's helping you to build your life and to transform your life and not just there to collect fees.
Great, thank you so much, Sugendri. That was Sugendri Reddy, who is the CEO of Access Bank South Africa. There is no doubt that the future of money is digital, and Access Bank is on the forefront of driving this growth.